Hey, good evening. It's John again to play Immaculate Grid. Once again, going for that low rarity score and the low time. Let's get rolling. Let's get right into it. No need for long preamble. I don't even remember how I did. We'll share the screen though. Let's see. That's right. We're doing third and second base. I guess this was the timed round from yesterday. Yeah, Alomar and Castillo were a little bit higher. I don't know. I think I got like a 14 on the rarity round. So I saw Jeff had a one. So okay, good going there. Let's refresh, let's hit play, and away we'll go. All right. So that's a James Shields. Huff. Uh One Gant, I think. Let's see, Hunter Pence. Ooh, Silver Sluggers. Let's go Alex Rodriguez. And Julio Franco. No, actually, let's do him on the next one. Let's do Vicente Padilla, Julio Franco here, Jeff Bagwell, pretty sure, and Tony Gwynn. Ooh, 58 seconds. Pretty good there. Rarity score of 88 on an under a minute. Ron Gant down there at 0.5. I don't know if I'm going to be. I should go with John Kruk. I think Santiago works. I believe Randy Wolf is going to work. That might be actually a pretty low one too. Shields up at 7%, Huff down at 3%. Julio Franco netting 2% with just a single at bat with the Rays. He did start with the Phillies. Vicente Padilla is still down here at 1%. And then no huge surprises on these Silver Sluggers. So I'm gonna hit stop share and reshare, and we'll get back into it. Hit refresh. Yeah, let's see if we can see where these lower scores are going to come from. Um, Man, Julio Franco was down at 2%. Now I'm thinking, hey, that was pretty low. I don't know if I'll beat that. Let's see. There aren't any no Roberto Hernandez tie-ins here. He played for both these teams, but none of these three teams. I'm gonna go Todd Zeal over here. So he's sub one. This is a Frank Thomas, the first combo. 0.05, nice. Um, yeah, let's see how Randy Wolf does. 1%. Okay, so Gant would have been the better one to save. Let's see here. Silver Sluggers. Well, maybe I should just figure this out first. Will Myers will work. Um, Jose Cruz Jr. will work for both of these. And so the question is, do I have a better one down here? And he'll be pretty rare for both. He didn't play very long with either team. Um, and yeah, Tampa Bay and Texas really went for it there on Julio Franco. That was 2%. Um, see, McGriff that's who I should have played there. That would have been a much lower score. Well, Shields was up at 7%, so that wasn't anything too bad. Oh, let's see here. Did did Carlos Pena play for Texas at some point? I think he did. I think he will work here. I just don't think it'll be super rare. Um, And yeah, I've got my eye on the Silver Sluggers. For here, for Houston, I'm not sure if Dickie Thon ever actually won. It seems to me he would have in his 83 season. It's a really good year. The other options coming to mind is Mike Hampton. And then Silver Slugger for the Padres. I'm not thinking of any pitchers off the top of my head. And I don't think Adrian Gonzalez ever won it because he was, competing against Albert Pujols and Ryan Howard and others, Prince Fielder. Um, I think Mark Loretta is a good candidate for the '04 season where he hit about 335. That's what I'm going to try. Goes sub one. Nice. Former Brewer. Um, and then for Texas, it seems to me Al Oliver won Silver Sluggers. I think Al Oliver will work. I think he had like a DH Silver Slugger, actually. One of the early ones. He goes sub one. And then, yeah, my two options that I'm thinking about for Houston Silver Slugger are Dickie Thon in 1983 with who's shortstop for the Astros that year, and just all around very good year. I think it was like a 7 WAR season. Not that anyone knew it at the time. I think he was an all-star. I think he got MVP votes. I just don't know if he was the Silver Slugger. But if I'm going around the league, Templeton was kind of on the downswing. Ozzie Smith hadn't gotten really good offensively yet. Larry Boa was going downhill at that point. I think Davey Concepcion was, getting up there in years as well. He'd play for another 5 years, but I don't think he was winning Silver Slugger. I don't even know who's playing for like the Mets or the Expos. I think Dickie Thon's a safe bet, and I think he'll be low. Sub one. I think Hampton probably would have been around 1 to 2, but people remember Mike Hampton as a great hitting pitcher, so maybe that's the best one. All right. Where to go from here? So I had some options, right? I was gonna say Pena, I think worked there. Jose Cruz Jr. works for both of these. Um, I want to say Dwight Gooden. Now, I don't think he played for the Astros, but he definitely played for yeah, it was with the Devil Rays towards the end. Let's see, can we do any better than that? Your OG Devil Rays include Roberto Hernandez, um, Fred McGriff, who of course works here, um, Quentin McCracken, who hits a number of teams. He hits the Rockies, he hits the Diamondbacks, he hits the Mariners. I don't know that he hits any of these teams. Roberto Hernandez, I just mentioned him. Ben Grieve, I don't think works for anything here. Um, Will Myers is going to be way too popular, I think. Fred McGriff is going to be too popular. Can I go any lower than Carlos Pena here? He hit 46 home runs in a season for the Tampa Bay Rays, so I don't know about that one. All right. Well, let's put some people down here. So Jose Cruz Jr. goes sub one. Um, Man, I don't know if there's a rich trade history here. Certainly not Jose Bautista. He never played for Texas. I think I learned that one the hard way one time. Um, I really don't want to play Will Myers. I think he's going to be too high. But I'm also not thinking of anyone else. Let's see. Cliff Floyd, Troy Purcell. Did these people ever play for San Diego? I'm not remembering it. McGriff, we've gone over. Um, I'm trying to think in the middle of that decade who I would have gone with. Sorry, there's a fly in my face. Uh, all right. Well, I'll probably feel silly about this. 9% there, 6% there. So still sub 20, but that kind of stings. Of course, Blake Snell. Let's see. Yeah, that's right. Conseco works. He's probably going to be pretty high too. Greg Zahn's a guy I've got to get into. Jamie Wright's been recommended in the comments. I know he was a Brewer and a Rocky, and I think a Royal Mariner and Dodger. So he hits both these teams as well. That's good to know. Oh, Carlos Gomez would have worked. I didn't realize he played for the Rays. Fine player. All right. And for the Padres and Rays, ooh, Heath Bell would have worked. Al Martin would have worked. I've used him before. Bubba Trammell. BJ Upton. I forgot about BJ Upton playing for Padres. Sorry, he's playing with his brother. He's playing with Justin. Chris Gomez would have worked, not Carlos. Vinny Castilla played for the Padres. I did not know that. 2006 for 72 games. All right. Well, 19, not a terrible score, but there were clearly some better ones. Anyway, thanks a lot for playing, and we'll be back at it tomorrow. Peace. And